Now let us solve some numerical from the topic work, power and energy. These questions which I am going to solve, you will get on page number 26, 27 and 28. First question, I will read out. A force of 10 Newton displaces a body by 4 meter at an angle of 60 degree to its own direction. Calculate the work done. You can use this formula. Work is equal to Fs cos theta. Force is given, displacement is given, theta is given. Simply substitute in the formula, you will get the work. Next question. Okay, before starting the next question, if you want to take some time to understand this method, you may pause the video and see the numerical method. Okay, another thing, in previous video while teaching about force displacement graph, by mistake I used the word displacement time graph. That was a mistake. Okay, correct it. Next question number 2. A man weighing 500 Newton body weight moves upstairs up to a flight of 30 steps. A man having 500 Newton body weight, he climbs stairs. 30 steps he climbs. And height of each step is 20 centimeter, means 0.2 meter. Like that 30 steps are there. So finally when he reaches here, what is the vertical displacement happen to the man is number of steps into height of each step. That means this vertical displacement happening to him is 6 meter. Okay. A man weighing 500 Newton moves upstairs up to a flight of 30 steps, height of each step 20 centimeter within 10 seconds. This man reaches from here to here within a time of 10 seconds. Calculate the power of the man. You know power is work upon time. So you have to calculate what is the work done by the man. Let us calculate. Work done is equal to force into displacement. Since the body weight of this man is 500 Newton, while he climbs each step, he has to apply an upward force of 500 Newton by 0.2 meter. When we climb the stairs, actually we are lifting our body weight. While stepping on each step, we have to lift our body weight vertically upward. That is the work we are doing while climbing the stairs. So this man has to apply the force in upward direction. That force is equal to his body weight. That is 500 Newton. And in the direction of the force, the displacement happened is 6 meter. This is the direction of the force exerted by the man. In that direction, the displacement happening is equal to. This is the final vertical position. So, in the direction of the force, the displacement happened is 6 meter. So, force into displacement. Force exerted by the man equal to weight into displacement in the direction of the force is 6 meter. So, answer is 3000 joule of work is done. Now, power is equal to work upon time. Work is 3000 joule. Time taken is 10 seconds. So, answer is 300. Joule per second, its short form is watt. So, the power of the man, power spent by the man is 300 watt. Now, third question. If power of a motor is 70 kilowatt, at what speed can it raise a load of 10 to the power 4 Newton? Here you have to use the formula. Power is equal to force into velocity. Force is unknown. No, V you have to find out. P, power and force are given. Power is 70 kilowatt. 70 kilowatt means 70,000 watt. Force is given 10 to the power 4 Newton. Then substitute the formula and get the value of V. Simple question it is. Now, next question number 4. Calculate the power of an engine required to lift 2 into 10 to the power 4 kilogram of coal per hour from 360 meter deep. Look at the diagram. Mass of the coal is 2 into 10 to the power 4 kilogram. This much coal you have to, it is to be lifted to a height of 360 meter within 1 hour time. Then what must be the power of the engine used? For this work you are using an engine. What must be the power of an engine if that engine can do this work within 1 hour time? As you did earlier, power is work upon time. So what is the work to be done by the motor? Let us calculate it first. Work. Work is force into displacement. How much force the engine has to apply is equal to the weight of the coal. Mass of the coal is given. Then weight of the coal is m into g. Mass is given 2 into 10 to the power 4. G value is given in the question 10. So 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton, that is the weight of the coal. That much force is to be applied in upward direction. So this is the force. And what is the displacement happen? 360 meter. So work done is force into displacement 360 meter. Okay, this much is the work. Force required into displacement. Now power is equal to work upon time. This is the work. 2 into 10 to the power 5 into 360 joules upon time. Time is given here 3600 seconds. 2 into 10 to the power 4 joule per second is watt. So this is the power of the motor required to do this work. Now question number 5. An electric motor of power 500 watt is used to drive the stirrer in a water bath. Stirrer in a water bath means it is stirring the water. If 25% of the energy supplied to the motor is spent in stirring the water, calculate the work done on water within 1 minute. For stirring the water, a motor is used. Power of the motor is 500 watt. Out of 500, 25% of this total power is only utilized for stirring the water. That means the out of 500, 125 watt power is utilized for stirring the water. That is 25% of 500. Then time taken for stirring the water is 60 seconds. That motor stirs water for 1 minute time. How much is the work done? Power is work upon time. Therefore work is power into time. Power is 125 watt. Time is 60, so power into time will give the work done. Now question number 6. I will read out the question. A force of 15 Newton is applied on a body of mass 2 kilogram. In book it is printed man, it is wrong. Mass of 2 kilogram through a distance of 5 meter along an inclined plane making an angle 30 degree with the horizontal. This angle is 30 degree. Then with the horizontal as shown in the figure. Calculate work done by the force in pulling the body. How much work is done by this force in order to pull the body from here to here. Body finally reaches here. So work done is equal to force into displacement. In this case, force and displacement are in same direction. So simply multiply 15 Newton into 5 meter. 75 Joule is the work done by this force of 15 Newton. Second question, the force due to gravity on the body. Body is of mass 2 kg. So force of gravity F is equal to M into G. M is 2 kg. G is given in the question as 9.8 meter per second square. That means 19.6 Newton. That is the gravitational force acting on the body. Third part, the work done against gravitational force. Direction of gravitational force is in downward direction. And against gravitational force, what is the displacement happened? This is the direction of gravitational force, and in this case against gravitational force the body is moving. Okay, here we can't take the displacement as 5 meter. Against gravitational force the displacement happened, that is equal to this distance. Let me name this point as A, this as B, and this point as C. Look at the triangle ABC. This angle is 30 degree. This angle is right angle, and AC is equal to 5 meter. Then by the trigonometric ratio we can find out what is BC. For that, sine of this 30 degree you have to take sine theta. Look at the triangle. Sine theta is equal to, this is theta, that is 30 degree. Sine theta means BC by AC. Sine theta means 30 degree. BC unknown. AC is equal to 5. Therefore, BC is equal to 5 sine 30. This side BC, trigonometrically you can calculate, you will get it as 5 sine 30. So, the vertical displacement happening to the body is equal to 5 sine 30. So, work done against gravitational force is equal to, the force is 19.6, displacement is equal to 5 sine 30, 19.6 into 5 into sine 30 is 1 by 2, and you will get the answer as 49 Joule, equal to 49 Joule. This is the work done against gravitational force. Now, fourth part of the question, explain the difference between part 1 and part 3. This is part 3. This is part 1. What is the meaning of this question? This force is doing a work of 75 Joule. Okay, then work done against gravitational force is only 49 Joule. Then there is a difference. How much is the difference of the work? A difference of 26 Joule. 75 minus 49. That means 26 Joule of work is utilized for some purpose. Let us see for what purpose it might have used. While this body moves upward, it has to overcome the gravitational force plus one more force is acting here, that is frictional force. While the body moves along this inclined plane AC, it has to overcome two forces. One is gravitational force, and the other one is the frictional force. To overcome the gravitational force, the work done is 49 joule and total work done is 75 joule. So the difference 75 minus 49, that is 26 joule, that is the work required to overcome the frictional force. Now one more question, how to convert. Question number 7. I will read out the question. Express 8 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule in electron volt. Previous part I told 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. So this number you have to convert into electron volt. So divide it with the 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Then you will get the answer in electron volt. Let us solve another numerical from page number 29, question number 3. The given figure shows a force displacement graph. Force on y-axis, displacement on x-axis. Then from this graph, find out the work done by the particle. Previous part 1, I taught about force displacement time graph. Okay. Then in force displacement graph, from force displacement graph you can find out the work done, that is by finding out the area under the graph. So here we will find out the work done in the first 1 meter displacement. During 1 meter displacement, first 1 meter displacement, work done means area under this graph. Means force into displacement. Okay. This force is work done is equal to force into displacement. Force is plus 10 Newton and displacement is 1 meter. That means 10 joule of work is done during this 1 meter displacement. Then here the force is changing. First 1 meter distance, the force acting is plus 10 Newton. Next 1 meter distance, during the next 1 meter journey, the force acting is minus 10 Newton. Plus 10 Newton means if the force is towards you, next 1 meter force is in opposite direction. Force direction changes. So next 1 meter, the work done here is force into displacement. Force is minus 10 Newton and the displacement force, this is the force and this is the displacement. And force is minus 10, displacement is again 1 meter, that means minus 10 joule. It repeats. Here again plus 10 joule and here again minus 10 joule. So what is the total work done? Total work done is add all this. Here the work done is plus 10, again minus 10, again plus 10, again minus 10. Total work done is 0. Then next, page number 30, question number 12. this little high level question. A body of mass 10 kilogram is moving upward with an acceleration of 1.5 meter per second. And it goes up by 2 meter. How much is the work done? Here, you know the weight of this body acts downward. That weight is m into g. Mass is given 10 kilogram. G is given in the question as 10. So 100 Newton is the weight acting downward. Then body is moving upward with some acceleration of 1.5 meter per second square, means it is understood some upward force also acts. Otherwise it can't. This body is moving against gravitational force with an acceleration of 1.5 meter per second square, means an upward unknown force also acts. Okay, and so these are the two forces acting, an upward unknown force and the weight. And you will be able to guess which force is greater. Since the body moves upward with an acceleration, this upward force is greater than the downward force. So the net force acting on this body is F minus mg. Upward force F minus downward force mg, that is the net force acting on this body, and this force causes the acceleration of 1.5 meter per second square. So that net force is equal to mass into acceleration. Then thereby F is equal to ma plus mg. That means m into a plus g. It is equal to m is 10. A plus G. G is given in the question as 10 meter per second square. A plus G means 10 plus 1.5. That is 11.5. A plus G. G is 10. A is 1.5 meter per second square. So A plus G is 11.5. That means the upward force acting here is 115 Newton. Now calculate the work done. Work done by the force. This particular force is force into displacement. Force is 150 Newton. Displacement is 2 meter. So it is 230 Joule. Work done is 230 Joule. Okay, these are the sample numericals from the topic work, power and energy. Many numericals are given in the exercise. You may try. I think from these sample numericals you will get the idea to solve the remaining questions.